Hey, what's up, everyone? So, the questions going around right now are: is the Ring of Fire becoming more active with volcanoes, earthquakes, and things of that nature than usual? And the other question is this volcano in Hawaii, or the volcanic eruption in Kilauea, is this connected to the Ring of Fire? Well, ABC News and other sources were trying to report on this and stating that, first of all, they don't believe that the Hawaii volcano is connected to the Ring of Fire, although still significant, and is still a significant volcanic eruption, and is likely to get worse very soon. But they stated it's not part of the Ring of Fire. That doesn't make it any less dangerous, and I really think it could be connected to these other fault lines and other volcanoes, but I mean, just all connected under there, but we'll see. They also asked whether or not the Ring of Fire is seeing more activity of volcanoes and earthquakes than usual. I believe so, even though AccuWeather and Yahoo and other sources were stating that it's not, that we're just doing a better job of reporting it than usual and than we used to. They're claiming that, it's just because technology is better and we have instant news and it goes out immediately when something happens within a fraction of a second. The whole planet knows about it, but I think there's more to it. I really do, because if you remember a few years ago, it was rampant. It was rampant with volcanic activity. There were earthquakes everywhere. There were literally thousands on a daily basis. I documented it every single day. There were strange storms, weather anomalies, all kinds of heat and cold anomalies. There were there was basically no shortage of strangeness. And there was no shortage of volcanic eruptions and no shortage of earthquakes. Strange sounds, strange booms, all kinds of things. I mean, we were being monitored like crazy. There were drones going over, monitoring everything. UFO activity was common, a lot more common. And then all of a sudden, and I'm talking about all of this together in one video, and the Ring of Fire was very active, volcanoes, earthquakes, everything. There were thousands per day. And then around the time of late 2016 into 17, it eased off. Everything seemed like it was, I believe it was around right after election time, I think. It seemed to ease off. And the first part of 2017 seemed fine. It was like, man, all these weather-related anomalies and disasters have eased off. And for about a year. And then in January of 2018, actually right at January of 2018, the activity really ramped back up. And it really took off once again. And ever since then, it's been doing that consistently. And then we have a lot more activity. So I would say yes. I would say it is becoming more active. I mean, if it wasn't active within the past year, then if it was, we would have been told about it by that technology, by the means of technology, notifications, social media, all these electronics we had today, and devices. They would have been telling us all this time, and I was looking it up on pretty much a consistent daily basis during that entire year, and it had eased off. The activity eased off, and we weren't seeing as many disasters. But now it's ramped back up in activity. So I can say that without a doubt, yes, activity has increased, especially in comparison to what it was last year. Just by observation, I can tell that activity has increased, even though they're stating that that's not likely the case and that our technology and reporting of it has become better. Yes, I do agree. We have more technology, but not more than a year ago, not more than the past 2 years ago, not that much more significance in order to monitor these types of events. And report these types of events. It's pretty much the same. So, and activity is increasing based on my observation. So that's just my opinion on it. I just wanted to make a quick video right now and take some time to do that. Just while I had the chance here, just make a quick video and share some of my views and opinions on this. I do believe it is on the rise. I really do. And even though they're stating it's not likely the case, I remember ABC, and I think it was Ginger Z, my mama was stating that she said that she didn't think that it was related Hawaii volcano wasn't related and that it's not really on the rise, but my mama and I both believe that it is on the rise. Activity is on the rise, earthquake and volcanic activity, regardless of what they say. So, a major tectonic plate shift has also been detected in Yellowstone. That's sparking some fears and some concern for imminent eruption and earthquake activity. So, they said with the news going off, not just in various news sources like Express or Yahoo and others on Twitter talking about it, but South China Morning News said that the Hawaii volcano may signal the Ring of Fire eruptions on the United States West Coast. And you all know, I'm sure, that the San Andreas fault line goes right through California, right down the west coast of the United States, and in recent days, Mexico, actually yesterday I believe, Mexico had this huge crack that opened up in the ground a very long way. It was like 1,300 feet long, and very deep as well. So many individuals worried, including China, reporting that the possible Ring of Fire eruptions could be imminent, and the United States West Coast could get an eruption as well as several earthquakes. So, and that includes where Yellowstone is and where the San Andreas fault line is. So it's obviously of obvious concern to many individuals. So Fox News and several news organizations have been reporting on this, but I believe ABC News and Yahoo stated, like GMA and those news sources, which are very annoying, usually negative, but anti-Trump this, anti-Trump that, anti-president this, let's bring up this, that, and the other, and bring everyone down, and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, all the negative news, it just gets old. But anyway, CNN actually tried to report on some news recently. I was very surprised about that. Every once in a while, they've been focusing on actual news and actually focus instead of just bringing down this administration completely, or finding any way they can to bring it down. I'm not getting into that for this video. What I'm talking about is weather-related anomalies and volcanoes and earthquakes and just nature in general. I do believe my final, just the final thing I have to state for this video in conclusion is that I do believe, based on observation, my observation over the past several years, we had 1 year, which was basically 2017, which was not as active with volcanoes and earthquake activity. And then in 2018, it ramped back up again this year. As of the first part of this year, activity has increased, and we've seen a whole lot more earthquake and volcanic activity within the past few months. Basically the last 5 months, we've seen activity really go up. So now that's not to say, and I mean previous years, yes, previous years before 2017 and 2016, it was really bad. I mean, I thought everything was going crazy then, and I actually documented on a daily basis weather anomalies. There was no shortage of weather, storms, severe weather, disasters constantly, and we had earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, everything taking place. It was just horrible. It was like, oh my goodness, everything is, and there was speculation of all of the end times prophecy taking place, and I do believe that's taking place too. But I believe prophecy is taking place, but there was speculation so much, and all of these people coming in, creating all of these their own conclusions, and basically getting a lot of money selling books and things of that nature of things that were happening, but saying something was going to happen on a certain date. Not just something, they stated, oh, the end of the world's going to be at a certain date, stating that everything's going to come to an end at this date. And they keep selling books over and over and over with that. But anyway, back to this again. Yes, it was getting very active, and thought everything was going to heck in a handbag then. They thought it was just chaotic, everything was over. And then in 2016, I did see a decrease in 2017, the end of 2016 and into 17, I did see a decrease in activity. And around election time, and right after the new administration came in, and then the Trump administration, and then afterwards, like this year, during this year, there's been an increase in activity again. Based on my observation, I can say that without a doubt. And I don't think it's just the technology that we have, or increase in technology and availability of notifications and news that we have today that has increased, making everyone think that there's more activity. I literally think that there is more activity based on my observation. I mean, I could say for a fact. But anyway, that's all I have to say for this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, or you can message me, send me an email, whatever you would like. And I'm actually using my phone right now. It's about to die. I'm going to have to take the battery out, plug it up and charge it, and use the one that I was charging. I have 2 batteries. I'm going to put it in here and put the full battery in there. So that's all for this video. I would love to be able to afford a new phone and a new tablet. They're both going crazy, but right now I cannot. I'm lucky to be able to use this one right now, or my tablet. Really, they're both very very crazy. So anyway, thank you so much. Let me know what you think. Do you think that this activity is on the rise? Do you agree with me? Have you witnessed it? And much love. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Feel free to email me at the email that I post below for this channel. And just leave your messages on YouTube. Peace. Bye.